And we're back immediately where we left off. Action pack, commando. Rami Scoops, Peter, you know, usual bullshit, whatever.
Welcome back, guys. Back at it again with the gamers.
No, not Mr. Charlie.
Oh no!
Or whatever the fuck his name is.
Yo, Indiana Jones.
Isn't that super convenient?
Oh.
Yo, Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones.
I'm dead. All right, word.
Oh, GG.
I was not ready for that.
Anyways, it's me, Rami Lishram. Let's go. I'm gonna make it short for once. Got him.
Wow, it's crazy.
All right, back to the.
Yes, we were talking about Sword and Shield graphics, and for context, we can give them context. Like, I mean, so I guess there's been a raging debate in the Pokemon community about Sword and Shield graphics and like, are they good or not? And
it's been a debate about like Sword and Shield itself, but like,
oh, for sure.
Context, dude. Well, PS5 release, PS5 like announcement video. There's a bunch of indie games that look really great. Someone decided to compare one of those indie games, or actually, I think it was maybe a AAA game.
I think it was AAA. No, I'm pretty sure it was AAA.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, just look at Demon Souls. Look how good Demon Souls looks.
Yeah, so they compared the graphics of one of these AAA games to another AAA game, Pokemon Sword and Shield, and just to go off what I was gonna say in the last video, I think that's stupid as fuck. Because, bro, it's like
what, to compare them?
Yeah,
Carlos.
I think it's stupid as fuck to compare them because like I don't really know the development schedule, but like it's kind of dumb to compare. Oh, here. Okay, actually no. Why it's dumb to compare it is the screenshot. They gave like one of the worst screenshots for Sword and Shield,
and then they gave one of the best screenshots for the other one.
Yeah, it was super biased, and I was like, oh, you took this awkward looking area from Sword and Shield. This guy's a dumbass.
Nice, smart dude. He left a Claymore trap.
I thought he was gonna stand outside. I'll save you. It's like, you stupid idiot.
Then he would have been a dumbass.
Let's go. Okay, the thing is though, like
it's such a biased screenshot. There's better looking shots than that in Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield looks good a lot of the time.
I'm sure you're right, but the thing is, in my opinion, like when you're Nintendo, alright, and you're running like a very high quality games, like I feel like there should be like quality control. And like,
I agree there should be quality control, but it's like
there shouldn't be.
You shouldn't be comparing this clearly awkward looking area to like an announcement trailer.
Yeah, and you're right.
Is that gameplay? We don't know if it's gameplay.
The thing is though, like that screenshot looks horrendous. Okay, it really does.
What was the screenshot of? Can I have context?
It's a screenshot of Sword and Shield.
It's
like sitting in like
going into like the second like batch of areas underneath a bridge.
Oh sure.
Like a berry tree.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that looks awkward. Yeah, it does. But there's a clearly better looking shot before that. As soon as you walk into the wild area, it looks great.
The trees barely look like trees. The textures are all like fucked up. I just think like, okay, come on, at least have like it doesn't necessarily need to look amazing, but like it shouldn't look that bad. It shouldn't look that bad.
I mean,
in my opinion.
It's just like you went and cherry picked this bad area.
I mean,
that's what's stupid.
I played the game. Scoops played the game, and we can both say I think we agree on this. Like playing the game, you don't really feel like this is a shitty like looking game. Like the game looks fine.
I've never been in the area. I'm like, dude, that looks like shit. I'm always just like, hey, it looks alright. Or that looks good.
It's not amazing. Like it's not fucking.
It's not like mind blowing. Like, oh, dude, this looks godlike.
But it works. Like it works with the game.
It's like fine.
I'm saying it should consistently look at least okay.
It does.
Like that. No, but like in that, like there shouldn't be. Like,
if you stand and look at it in a screenshot, yeah, it does look weird.
Take Breath of the Wild, right? Wherever you are, even if you're in the most awkward ass area, the textures of like the surrounding area is still fine.
Well, alright.
They still look good.
I think that's because Breath of the Wild had like way more time than any other game.
It's a spectrum. It's a spectrum, right? Breath of the Wild is probably like the pinnacle of graphics for like. I can't think of anything that looks better. Maybe like, I don't know. There's probably something that looks better, but like Breath of the Wild is like
good. It's just like that's like kind of unfair.
Breath of the Wild is definitely
that game was supposed to come out like holiday season on the Wii U.
Breath of the Wild is towards the top.
4 years before when it came out, and it came out on Switch for launch.
For a AAA game that's Pokemon, one of their biggest, most supported franchise. What did she think she was gonna do? She gonna fucking run at the dude?
I don't know.
Like,
Nikolai, what are you doing?
But anyways,
oh, what a dick!
Like, what a douche!
Don't you have a gun?
Yeah, I would have killed him.
What's a gun gonna do against Nemesis? Oh, you're dead, buddy.
No, not that.
Augers, dude.
Oh.
Get off my train. Shit bar.
Ooh, let's go. Oh, I thought it wasn't gonna work. I thought it was gonna be like an awkward
that's a very
zoom
convenient
in.
explosion.
Because it
only blew up the last
it was a
one.
little delayed, so I thought it was just gonna be like him
Nothing happens,
pressing
and
the
he's
button.
He's like, nothing happens, and he's like, oh fuck, and then he just dies. He gets like donutted, he gets like a fucking arm is like punched in his stomach. But it's just like, okay, I think Pokemon's a AAA game. It's one of their most supported series ever.
It is the best-selling video game series of all time, I think.
I don't know if that's true, but I'll assume it's true.
There's different, like, I feel like there's different priorities and like what they have to do. I don't feel like in Breath of the Wild, there's not 600,000 creatures you need to design.
Carlos, let's go.
In that. Like, the problems are different.
I'm not saying, oh, it needs to look as good as Breath of the Wild. I'm simply saying that Nintendo is capable of making a game that looks gorgeous, or that looks at least okay throughout every location. And I feel like as a AAA game, as their most best-selling, most supported series that they probably have, they should have that sense of quality. There shouldn't be areas that look like total garbage at all. There should be none. They don't need to all look gorgeous, but there shouldn't be any areas that are like, oh, what the fuck happened here?
Oh.
Oh, what the
also,
hell?
we're at the police station for Resident Evil 2.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the dude.
Well, he could have just not been infected.
That's the police officer that helps you out a lot.
Shit, it's locked.
In the beginning.
That dude was like, sorry!
I forget who this is.
I got this fucker.
This looks like someone that I should know, but I don't remember who the fuck it is. Die.
Also, yeah, just, I don't, like, graphics, yeah, they're important.
Oh,
It's a better game than what it looks like.
It's Brad.
Who's Brad?
He's the helicopter guy. He helped Jill in the beginning.
Didn't he help you in the beginning, actually? Yeah.
Oh, that's sad. Sorry, Brad.
I think just its graphics are just overhated because, like, dude, I get it doesn't look great in this area, but like that's one area of like imagine if I just went into this one spot in Breath of the Wild, dude. I'm like, dude, this area looks like shit. Like,
but like that's the thing, I don't think that thought like exists.
No, but it is biased. Like, you can't compare the worst with the best.
Hyper biased.
You have to compare the best with the best, or the worst with the worst.
Okay, then sure. I can agree with that.
The second game comes out.
I can completely agree with that. Compare the worst with the worst. But the thing is in a game that looks as good as the one in that screenshot, I doubt the worst of that looks anything even similar. But that game is
not even out yet.
That's not. Oh, okay. I didn't know what they were comparing. But that's not even a fair comparison. Like the game was like what PS5, like fucking, like.
Yeah, it's just like it's
the game was
announcement trailer that has like the cherry-picked trailer,
like screenshot.
It's made for a like presentation, so it looks good.
Yeah, and it's kind of just ridiculous to compare that. I agree in the sense that like, oh, these are even playing field. But I agree with the sentiment that Nintendo should step up their game in the terms of like.
I agree with that. I'm just like, I think it's just a stupid comparison to make that like right there.
Sure, I can accept that opinion. What are you doing right now, Peter? What's like your goal?
Jill escaped from Nemesis on the train. And now we're controlling this dude.
Why does Nemesis have to, actually?
Huh? Because he's trying to kill all members of STARS, which is...
And what the fuck?
STARS is like... Oh, what does it stand for? I don't fucking remember. But it's basically like... In the first Resident Evil, there was this group. It's basically like countering bioterrorism.
Special Tactics and Rescue Service.
Yeah.
Say the first word again?
Special Tactics.
Special Tactics and Rescue Service. Wait, but I thought... Wait, so... Someone, like, the people who made the zombies actually want the world to be infected by zombies?
Yeah. That's the plot.
That's what Umbrella, I think, is.
Yeah.
It's not like, oops, you know? Like...
No, it's not like, oops, here, all zombies, whoa.
But, like, why? What's the goal?
What's the goal of what?
The zombie makers.
Just to create chaos, I guess.
I think like...
I'm not sure exactly.
I think it's like gets the money. I think
it's complicated.
Weren't they trying to like make?
Do they have like a... Sorry, what'd you say, Scoops?
Weren't they trying to make like a serum that turns people into zombies and like spread it?
That's what
Am I crazy?
that's what well, yes, essentially. That's what Wesker is doing. That's basically like like well, I guess
he's trying to like sell it to like, oh, Russia, you can have the zombie serum and then you can turn freaking, I don't know, Australia into all zombies.
Yeah, I mean, I guess spoilers, but like he basically like tries to collect each of the viruses from each of the games and like make a super virus out of it. That's basically what he's doing.
Do they have a cure or something like that?
Not really.
The bad guys have a cure.
Oh.
So they can like, extort money out of people or something like that. You know what I mean? Like
no, I don't think so.
I don't think they really care.
They literally just want the world to burn. They're just joking.
A lot of times when they're like in a tight spot, they just infect themselves with the virus and just become like a fucking monster.
The bad guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think I've seen that before. It's kind of disappointing, I guess, that they don't have an agenda, like a real agenda.
No, they do.
They do.
I can't think of it right now.
Is it just like
can't really remember. Like
the evolution of the human race or some shit like that.
Oh, there's.
Oh, big fatty.
I'm not sure. Like, Umbrella's divided. Like, Umbrella is.
Yeah, there's a lot of games where like I don't know the goal of them in this game.
Yeah.
I don't really like know the actual goal. I'm pretty sure I just remember what I said earlier, which was what Wesker is doing. I just didn't know who did that.
Like, Umbrella is controlled by Wesker, but I think he's just using it. From what I remember, yeah, Scoops is right. There's a lot of games. There's a lot of like, I don't know,
different enemies. So
I don't know if
there's a lot of different plots. I don't think anyone plays Resident Evil for these plots though.
Yeah, I know for sure. Well, the plot is interesting, but like, what's more fun definitely is the gameplay. The gameplay is very addicting. I love it.
So okay, wait. Out of these corporations that I'm about to list, which ones do you recognize? Umbrella, you said it. Rival Company.
The what? Say it again.
Rival Company.
I don't remember that one.
That one doesn't ring a bell.
Tricell.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Los Illuminados.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Alright, The Family.
Yeah.
The Family? Is that 4? Is that 4?
No, that's 7.
That's 7.
Neo Umbrella.
Neo?
Neo?
Neo.
Oh, that's
Neo,
also
like
7.
Dimitri.
That's also.
Oh yeah, I think I heard of that one.
The Connections.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Okay.
Alright.
Now here are the dealers, okay? Because I'm gonna read like the wiki and like figure out like I'm gonna try and get a comprehensive understanding. Umbrella Corporation, Rival Company, Ricardo Irving, Glenn Arias, The Connections.
Okay, if you mash that quickly, can you get them
No,
off of you?
I'm mashing as quickly as I can. It's not really doing anything, so I don't know.
But is there like no faster window? Like, is there a way to like get no hit?
I have no idea.
I feel like every time you've gone even or like, they bite you.
I think I showed it once, but like there's a perfect dodge. Like
yeah. No, that's not a perfect dodge. I'm just like wondering.
Yeah,
like, honestly, is it guaranteed a one hit?
I don't know what the.
Are you stopping her from getting a second hit?
I don't know what the point of that on-screen prompt is, honestly, because it never seems to work. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know. I think I looked it up at one point, but I forgot. It was a while ago. But yeah, I'm mashing.
Like, what are you mashing for?
I don't.
Yo.
I don't know.
Okay, so I was right. In the sense that like. Okay, Umbrella Corp has the belief of eugenics, but not in the sense of like black people, white people, whatever, but in the sense of like let's create an advanced human society, like a superhuman society or whatever the fuck. And being the fucking idiots they are, ended up making zombies.
Well,
and that's probably why they infect themselves. Because they have like a better infection, you know what I mean? That's why they're like bosses.
Oh yeah, they're like it's like advanced viruses. They don't turn themselves into like,
yeah, they always turn themselves into like super zombies that are like still brain power and stuff like that. And even in the Resident Evil movies, which I know are not like connected, I know that sometimes like there are like super zombies that still maintain intelligence and stuff like that. So it's like,
did you say the movies?
Yeah, the movies.
Don't talk about the movies.
Yo, I'm pretty sure the movies were like low-key not bad though. Right?
I don't think anyone said that.
From what I've heard,
really?
I think I've heard good things about the movies.
I watched them when I was a kid.
Nothing but terrible things about the movies.
I watched them when I was a kid.
I mean, I'm sure they're bad, but I think they're like fun bad, you know.
I think they're fun to watch at least.
Well, yeah, I mean, like it's not like a good standard.
I mean,
I guess
it's a video game movie, like. The standards aren't that high.
I don't even think it's connected though. Like I don't think it's even connected.
No, it's not. It's not. Anyway. It's not similar at all.
I mean, like what's called Fire Emblem Fates has a really funny bad story, but it's still a bad story.
Yeah. Well,
I guess.
What's your point?
Like, I'm pretty sure it's just bad. Like, I don't.
Bad is bad.
I don't think it being funny that it's so bad is like.
Oh, you know, it doesn't make it good. I'm just saying, like, it's worth watching to an extent. It's not worth watching because it's good, but like it's fun, you know. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to defend it or anything.
I wouldn't call it like that, like fun. Like fun is usually when I say like, oh, Wreck-It Ralph. That's a fun movie.
Well, bad movies can be fun to watch because they're bad.
I don't think so.
I mean, like, it depends on how. It depends on how you're watching it. Like, if you're watching and expecting fucking amazingness, then you're gonna be disappointed.
Yeah, then you're gonna have a bad time no matter what.
I mean, I don't go into movies like expectations, other than if it's like a Marvel movie. I'm like, oh, this is gonna connect to something.
Like, you know, think of the movie like Shark Boy and Lava
Just
Girl.
fucking.
I did some stuff.
Dude, you moved 2 items.
Look, this is how I play. All right, like it or not.
Why'd you even save over the last one?
Because I like it alternating.
Why didn't you just save over the 22?
I like alternating. I don't want to have 21 and then 23.
Okay, but like, if you want to load back your save, it's like the same save, but like a negligible difference.
I don't care, dude. Look. You can accept it, or you can get out.
Dude, fuck you.
Whoa. Alright, wait, what is it? Left 9, right 15, left 7. Alright.
Scoops, think of like movies like Shark Boy and Lava Girl, or like
that is not a good start.
Those movies are not fun at all. I mean, not fun. Those movies are not good at all. Those movies are garbage. Okay. We all, like, anyone who's, like, older than 10 knows that.
Okay, it might be just me, but, like, I don't care for, like, this is so bad it's funny type of anything.
Yeah,
I just don't care.
But I'm saying, like,
a lot of people do.
You would never watch those movies because you think they're good. You would watch those movies...
To make fun of them.
Because, to make fun of them. Because you know they're bad.
Yeah.
And I feel like that is in itself like a redeeming quality if you do it like. Okay, here's the thing: there are movies that are bad on purpose, and there are movies that are bad by accident. And most movies that are bad by accident, and it's not fun. There are exceptions,
If
of course.
It's bad by accident. It's not fun.
yes, it's not a fun movie to watch if it's bad by accident. There are exceptions to that.
I feel like that's majority. If it's an accident, it's better.
Well,
yeah. Okay, seriously.
It's like, okay. Well, here's the thing, right? There are movies they're bad, and by accident they're fun. Like Shark Boy and Lava Girl, I'd say those are supposed to be good movies for kids, but they're kind of garbage, right? And then there are movies that are kind of bad on purpose, in my opinion, which would be like, I don't know, maybe like an Adam Sandler movie, like Jack and Jill, or something like that. You know, like I'm trying to think of like a comic. Like a comic.
Wait, hold on. I wonder if it's the same from.
I'm trying to think of a movie that's like bad, but it's like purposefully bad.
Fuck! Wait.
I like this. I like this lock.
Fack. Fack.
Fack.
Oh my god, I know the perfect example.
Yep.
It's not Cap? I thought it was Cap. Wait, do I have anything in my files? No. I don't. Fuck, what is it?
I mean, you have Google.
Fine, I'm not gonna look it up. I'll just come back to it later. The game's gonna tell me what it is. And then it'll punish me for coming back. Cause, you know, it'll have a zombie fall from the ceiling on top of me once I get it. And then I'm gonna have to kill it, wasting resources. And then it'll probably just be worthwhile, or it'll probably just punish me for getting it in the first place, you know.
But that's the game.
I'm already dead. Cool. Alright. I don't have any batteries.
Like, Scoops, there's a movie called Kung Pao Enter the Fist. Okay?
That sounds awful.
It's intentionally awful. Okay?
Is that on Cap? Yeah, no, around
yes.
So basically, they took a 70s martial arts movie and they like edited in their own people and they like dubbed over it. Okay? So you got some of the weirdest fucking shit. Like there's this one dude who's like he's a fucking dumbass. And he's like fighting the main character and he's like, "Oh, take this. My face to your foot style." No. They fight, and then he gets kicked in the face, and he's like, "How's that? Do you like my face to your foot style?" And then he fucking gets then he's like, "All right, now you can have this, my nuts to your fist style." Like instead of fucking getting hit, instead of hitting people in the nuts, he purposefully throws his nuts at you to get punched, and it's like. There's just a bunch of scenes in this movie that are just so fucking stupid. And the movie is supposed to be garbage. But, like, by being garbage, it's funny. And it's intentionally bad, and it makes it intentionally extremely
like,
fun.
look at Suicide Squad.
I don't get
Suicide Squad's fucking garbage. It's probably the worst movie I've
ever
seen.
Yes, sir, it is. Thank you for...
But, like...
I haven't seen it, but everyone tells me it's better off that way.
But, like, it's garbage, but you can watch it and make fun of it, and it's a fun time.
Yes, that's exactly what I did. But I'm like...
And if you watch it in any other context, you'll probably have a bad time.
No, because my brother, he, like, actually liked that movie. He was, like, trying to...
defend it.
He was taking it seriously and thinking it was good, and I'm just like...
Ow.
What kind of jump? He just strafed around the corner. That's wild.
Alright, you know what? We're just gonna kill him. Oh, that didn't work.
Oh, GG, dude.
Alright, you're dead. Thank you.
No, yeah, he actually watched that movie and, like, was kind of serious about, like, oh, this is actually really good. Like, look at this character development. That's like, it's like his favorite Joker in that movie. I'm like, that's the worst.
Yeah, when people say that's their favorite Joker, I'm very surprised. It's just I don't understand.
I thought that Joker was whack as fuck.
He is. I think
I still haven't watched it, but I don't know. The Joker movie.
That's the only one that didn't get an Oscar. For good reason.
The Joker movie and the Heath Ledger one.
I didn't like that movie. Yeah.
Which one? Joker movie or?
I didn't like either of those. Like the Suicide Squad. Or I didn't like the Joker movie. No,
you said that before around me. I remember that.
Really?
Did I not tell you about that?
You did not. I don't think you did.
Yeah, I didn't like that movie.
I forget why.
Why not?
I forget why, but yeah.
Basically, like, almost every scene. I think Peter boiled it down to like, I didn't like the pity party movie. I didn't like it being like a pity party in like every scene, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It's like, oh, you feel sad for the Joker. I'm like,
but I don't want.
Yeah, I feel sad. Yeah, that's sad. I just don't feel sad for this guy who's gonna freaking mass murder so many people.
Yeah.
And he's kind of just like he's kind of just a weirdo, and I don't like. I don't feel sentimental for like a dude who's like feeling up people's faces and shit.
I feel like if you can, this might be a weird thing to say, Scoops, but like if you can remove the fact that you know he's going to be a supervillain.
Yeah. Okay.
And you just treat it about
it being Joker, and it was just about a guy, and it wasn't like a DC. If it wasn't named Joker,
and it was like a drama movie.
If it was just a random person that's like this, I would like it a lot better.
I
think I might like it a lot better.
As a side note, I thought it was really weird how they like ham-fisted Bruce Wayne in. Like, I don't understand why they feel like they have to constantly.
They do it in like every spin-off thing. And
I don't know why they feel like they have to connect Batman's origins with Joker's. Like, it doesn't. You don't need to.
I kind of agree with that. That was kind of pointless in the movie. But I think it's somewhat added. Like, it didn't. They could have honestly just made it any random ass billionaire instead of Thomas Wayne. You know.
Yeah, that's like. Yeah, that was a. That was a thing. It was just like.
I feel like it was supposed to be like poetic in the sense that their fates were tied, from the point where they were like when Batman was a kid to the point where Joker's riots is what got his parents killed and everything. So it's like, I don't know. I don't think it was a necessarily awful thing, but silly. It wasn't necessary. It was
also,
yeah.
Like, I think he was like way off his like way off base when he like just murdered those guys. And I'm like, yeah,
on the train.
Yeah, like it was kind of crazy that those kids are doing all that, and I don't expect them not to. I'm just like, did you really need to chase down that one?
I don't agree. I actually think it made sense in my opinion, because not in the sense it's like, oh yeah, good job, you killed them, but like in the sense it's like, okay, chasing down that guy, that's a no-brainer in my opinion, because he already killed like 2 of them.
Yeah, he killed 2 of them, but it's like
as a witness who escaped.
It's like you're not like 100% the victim since you shot them and did all that.
Yeah, but they're like Wall Street executives. You know that if they got away, they would put him in jail for the rest of his life. Like, and he probably knew that. Like, I have to kill them, or I'm gonna live a life in jail forever. You know, like they literally. Anyway. Huh?
Which he did anyway.
Yeah, and I'm saying that it's like him chasing down that last guy is the logical thing for him to do in that scenario. After
that is logical for like a murderer to like chase down all the victims, of course. But it's just like, I can't pity you if you like way off base in like several scenes.
I don't really off base though, because like when you think about what happened, so first of all, he was given a gun by his so-called friend.
Yeah.
And his friend told him...
it wasn't really his friend.
Yeah, that's why I said so-called, because it doesn't even kill him. I don't remember. But,
yeah, it does.
Yeah, but then he's like, here's this gun. Protect yourself with it, right? And you know, he's like disabled or whatever. Yeah, he's disabled, I think is correct.
Yeah, he's handicapped.
And he's got like the last.
Actually, I don't know if he's like mentally handicapped. I think he's just handicapped in the way that he has to. He laughs when he doesn't mean to, and I think that's like the only disability really.
It's a brain thing, that like issue, but so I guess it could be considered mentally handicapped, but he also has like depression and shit like that, and like who knows, he might even have like bipolar or like schizophrenia, because he had like hallucinations and stuff throughout the movie.
Yeah.
But like, where was I going with this? Okay, so he was given that gun. He was told protect himself, right? He just lost his job. His disability.
I'm pretty sure he lost his job because he got.
Because of the gun.
Yeah, no, he had the gun when he went to that like
the hospital, the kids.
Yeah, the kids' hospital. Yeah.
So he lost his job. He's in the subway. He's having one of his fits again. And these dudes are total dick bags. And then they start beating the shit out of him just because he's disabled, effectively. Well, no, they don't know that.
He was like laughing uncontrollably near them, and I'm pretty sure he has a sign.
He actually tried to give it to them. He tried to give it to them. Yeah. He tried to give it to them, I'm pretty sure. And they like smacked it away or something. And he was literally saying like nothing is funny. Like I don't remember the lines anymore, but like
I don't think he actually tried. I don't think he actually spoke.
No, he did. He for sure did. He was like, no, nothing is funny. I think, and then they just decided to beat the shit out of him, and he's mentally ill, as we established already, and he's lost his job, and he's fucking miserable. So he used the gun that was given to him by his supposed friend to protect himself. And I'm not saying, oh, this is justified. I'm saying that it is. The sequence of events is logical in the context of the character and in the context of who he is supposed to be and the scenarios that encompassed him prior to those events. So I don't think it was out of character at all for him to like kill those people.
No, I don't think it was out of character. Like
I don't think it was out of
base. Like you're like. If you want me to pity you, but like you went on and just like shot these guys.
It's like
I yeah, they did something bad and like no one else can see that, but me, the viewer, can see that. Yeah, they did something shitty, but you did something shittier.
Sure, I guess like, and I agree, but like. In the context of the character, it makes sense to what he did, and
yeah, but it makes sense. But I don't like what he did.
Okay, that's.
I also don't like the character.
He's a villain. He's a villain. He's a bad guy when it comes down to it. But like.
Yeah, but he's also like his own. I just don't like or care for.
Yeah,
I don't like the Joker. Like, he's not my favorite. Like Batman villain, he's not like he's not anywhere near him. I don't like him.
I feel like if it wasn't a Joker movie and it was just a movie Scoops, you would like it.
Yeah, no, I said that. Like I agree. I probably would like it a lot better if it wasn't just him, the Joker, and like. Also, yeah, actually, I think like there's a lot of just scenes that were just like kind of like what's going on here? It's just like.
Do you want to tell me which scene? I might be able to explain it actually.
I mean, I don't really remember the movie. It's been like 4 months.
I don't know. I thought maybe.
How about we continue this?
No, there's just like.
How about we walk back to that door?
How about we go back inside?
Now, I was gonna say like there's just like a whole bunch of scenes. I'm kind of like, what the heck is this like? So, I feel like it was like a lot more philosophical than like what I want from a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm like, okay, yeah, there's probably like. Meaning to the scene that I kind of just like.
So like it seems like you wanted
what's on screen, and that's it.
It seems like you wanted like an evil psychopath from beginning to end, rather than like a pitiable man. Who
I started to just watch this movie because I'm hearing so many good things. I wanted to watch it. I didn't have any expectations. I don't really, because all I seen from like I think trailers is actually no. I think the main thing I saw before watching it was the meme. Where I was like, "Oh, you're sitting there
by a car."
Yeah. No, yeah, it was like something that, like, oh, I don't know. In this context, like, oh, Peter, you got green hair. Actually, no. Since like Peter's like always has better luck in firing heroes than me, and it's like I got 3 5-star Hinatas, and you're sitting here laughing.
Peter, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm just shimmying, dude.
Shimmy,
so
shimmy,
I didn't explain this. Oh,
how was he? No,
I didn't explain this enemy, but basically he's blind. It's a licker. So you have to like.
Wait, if he's blind, then why did he just take damage from that flashbang?
He didn't, but well, flashbang is like they blind you. Well, actually, no, they don't. Okay.
They also do sound.
Yeah, it's a sound thing. Like it fucks up his sense of sound, which is the only way he can hear you. So that's why that works on him.
So that's why you can just shimmy.
Well, I was just shimmying to be funny. Did I work? Did I make you ha? Did I do the laugh?
I was just like, what the fuck is that actually like?
I was like, how is that working?
Well, okay, briefly, enough about the Joker. That's like, I saw the meme, watched the movie, and a little bit more philosophical than what I wanted from like a superhero, not superhero movie,
Supervillain movie.
Like it felt like they didn't take advantage of that. It's like fiction, like. And
they pushed a more real like narrative.
They pushed it like into a more realistic aspect, which is like okay.
Okay.
I get this guy didn't like come about in this sense from like a vat of acid like he usually is.
It seemed like you wanted like a more you were expecting or you wanted. I'm not sure which one to say.
I kind of wanted like less philosophical and more like action, but like there's not much action really.
Yeah, and that's fine. But I personally I like the route it took. I think it was more interesting. Alright, how about we end the part here then?
So, you know, we did some stuff. I can't aim at this guy. I hate that I can't do that. So anyway, thank you guys for watching.
Hit the bell.
Hit the bell, subscribe, like. Let us know what you thought of Joker if you've seen it. If you haven't seen it, maybe you should see it. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.